Hey, welcome back. In this video, we will learn about the semantic elements and semantics in HTML. Okay, so if I just go to the browser on MDN, and here is the semantics documentation. So what exactly is semantics? In programming, semantics refer to the meaning of a piece of code. Okay, so for example, what effect running that line of JavaScript have, or what purpose or role does that HTML element has, okay, rather than what does it look like. Okay, so what exactly does it says? So let's figure it out. Okay, so for example, here we are having this heading, right? Now what I can do, I can add a paragraph element here, and here I can add my non-semantic heading. Okay, and here inside of the head, what I can do, I can just open up the style elements. Okay, inside of that I can select the paragraph, and let's do a font size of, let's do 60 pixel, and font weight of bold. Okay, hit save. Now okay, I should have just shown you this one. So what I'll do, I'll just comment out this one. So this is the paragraph, right? So this is the normal paragraph which we have. Now if I just uncomment this one, the styling part, now as you can see, this text is now bolden and this text is now bigger than the H1. Does that mean that this text has more meaning than the heading 1? No, it is not. Okay, so what exactly it is saying? It is saying like, hey, don't go with the looks of the particular paragraph or something like the text. Go with the meaning behind it. Okay, and all of the code which we are writing inside of the HTML should have their own meaning. Okay, so semantics in a JavaScript, semantics in CSS as well, and here we have semantics in HTML. Okay, so in HTML, for example, the H1 element is a semantic element which gives the text it wraps around the role or the meaning of a top level heading on your page. Okay, so H1 represents the top level heading of the page, right? Okay, as you can see, this is the top level heading. So by default, most browsers user agent style sheet will style an H1 with a large font size to make it look like a heading, although you could style it look anything like you wanted. Okay, so we can, as we have increased the font size of our paragraph here, we can decrease the font size of our H1 as well. But does that mean the H1 is not that much relevant right now? No, H1 is the most relevant heading inside of our web page. Okay, so this is what it is saying. Okay, so on the other hand, you could make any element look like a top level heading. Consider the following, like the font, like the span element here, and they are using the font size of 32 pixel, margin, so on and so forth, and not a top level heading. So this will render it look like a top level heading, but it has no semantic value. So it will not get any extra benefits as described above. Okay, it is therefore a good idea to use the right HTML elements for the right job. Okay, so once again, so there are some of the benefits as well. Okay, so now as you can see, it is saying like HTML should be coded to represent the data that will be populated and not based on its default presentation stylings. Presentation, how it should look, basically this is the sole responsibility of CSS. So if you want to look the heading look a little bit different than the usual one, you can do that by using CSS. Okay, so now here we are having some of the benefits of writing semantic markup. So some of the benefits of writing semantic markup are as follows. First of all, the SEO, the search engine optimization. Okay, so search engines will consider its contents as important keywords to influence the page search rankings. Okay, then it has the greater value for the accessibility purpose. Okay, screen readers can use it as single post to help visually impaired users navigate the page. Okay, once again, it is for the developer sanity as well. So finding blocks of meaningful code is significantly easier than searching through an endless amount of divs with or without semantic namespaced classes. Okay, so suggests to the developer the type of data that will be populated. Okay, so the semantic markup basically suggests the developer like, hey, if you are writing the heading 1, the h1, then it should be a really nice heading for your web page. If you are writing the h2, that will be a subheading, and so on. And semantic naming mirrors proper custom element component naming. Okay, so basically it mirrors the naming of the component basically. Okay, so yeah, this is basically the semantic HTML element. Okay, and now as you can see, there are many of the semantic elements which we have. Okay, we are having the article, aside, details, fig caption, figure, footer, form. We have learned about the form as well. Header, main, mark, nav, section, summary, time, and so on and so forth. So we will discuss about those elements in a bit. Okay, so we can have some proper discussion about these elements. Now you might be thinking like, hey, if I use the semantic element, will my web page look a little bit different than using a div? No. Your web page will look exactly similar if you are using the divs, but semantic HTML elements will provide the meaning of your content inside of your web page. And that is why it is really recommended to use the semantic elements inside of your web page. Okay, awesome. So in the next video, we will discuss about some of these semantic elements. Okay, all right.